me, or when I'm looking at the heroes, parang ang dami mo pwede piliin eh. Tapos yung Phobius lumulusot, dati pure ban Phobius eh. Parang minsan pinapalusot nila eh. Do you agree? XP lane wide open yun?
Yeah, I 100% agree. Kasi ang napansin ko, di ba nga, nagpa-first pick tayo ng grenades. We also saw like a first pick glue. Di ba? I mean, imagine mo, merong Faramis na pwedeng piliin. Tapos bigla ka nag-first pick na glue. Pero eventually, di rin ako yung Faramis. Eventually, glue still dominates. Yung mga games na natatalo siya. So, expected din yung mga... Kapag malakas kasi yung Uranus, yung mga ganito mga experience, katulad sinabi mo, lagi mong i-consider yung Khalid. Bigla siyang babalik. Kasi yun yung panapat, di ba? Para sa laning stage. Tapos meron kang pwedeng kunin na execute to eventually get kills to sustain hero. So, yung sinabi mo na dumadaming hero sa XP lane, it also breeds other answers to the laning stage. So, exciting nga talaga ang XP lane ngayon.
Makikita natin kung ano nga bang sitwasyon ng XP lane and how it creates its own ecosystem right here, right now. Let's go into game number 1. This is RSG versus naban na yung glue at ang sagot ng RSG, it's going to be the Valentina ban. Wait lang. Whoa. Alright, whoa.
Alright, so nakita
natin. Okay. Sanay, ready. Practice na yun. But
ready.
If we're to take that into consideration, kung totoo nga yun, na glue and Valentina ban, everything we've said so far is true. Everything that we said about just XP lane being a priority, Valentina in red, delikado yun. Because again, a Valentina pick up on the second phase on blue is just as dangerous. Ang hirap niya actually itago sa red. So now we're gonna go back into the draft. There's the Paquito ban.
Yep. XP lane. Pwede rin na siyang flex na jungle. It's also one of the heroes na pinaprio pick ng RSG kasi nga pwede siyang gamitin flexibly sa XP lane as well as the jungle, and they were very successful with that as well. Nakita natin yung Valentina na featured yesterday. Nagulat talaga ako na ibinigay yun. I assumed na ang Valentina ay 100% banned sa Sibol kasi sobrang lakas ng hero na to. Until the nerfs come, nako, isa sa mga prior for sure.
Yeah, and siya yung pinakabago nating hero besides the new one that was just released, Yin. So meron pang mga quirks itong hero na ito na talagang nailusot lang. She's here alongside Beatrix. Guys, huwag natin hanapin Beatrix. She's currently not available for this tournament all the way until the end. Let's look at the rest of the bands. Again, Wolf, ayun naman yung Uranus and the Selena. Selena users on the side of RSG. I'm not sure if it's light playing or aqua, pero nirespeto talaga na dito yung potential ni Baloy na mag-Selena.
I don't want to give that to Onicc no matter what happens. Kasi pwede rin siyang gamitin ni Pimo on the position farm or the roam roll. Kufra ban. Oh, interestingly. So, looking at the heroes, ang mga pwedeng i-first pickin, Edith is available. The priorities. Matilda as well. Knowing... Lancelot. Wow.
Yan na, yung Gonzales trademark tusok.
Wow. Yeah. Meron pa na meron ako narinig na buff ngayon kay Mr. J. Lord. Apparently ay na-meet na niya ulit ang kanyang mommy after a very long time. Kasi para umuwi na dito sa Pilipinas. At big shoutouts lang Gusto ko lang din i-shoutout si ang mommy ni Hatred or ni J. Lord Gonzales kasi sobrang supportive. Pag talaga may nangaaway kay J. Lord online ay rumirest back si mommy. So big shoutouts to you po. Welcome back.
Yeah, family. Family is very important and minsan lang lumaban ang iyong anak para mag-representative ng Team Philippines. So again, kaya naman worth siguro. Kaya rin worth siguro ang first pick Lancelot. Sabi niya, Coach, bigay mo na. Lancelot. At sagot ng RSG, Wolf, I think you saw this yesterday. This is the trademark Kagura on Aqua here. And it's gonna be interesting to see Calderon use it again. And Flex Ruby. Hindi natin alam kung kay Kenji to or kay Light.
Yep. And we already know na pare sila ay sobrang able naman gumamit nitong hero na to. It's perfect laban sa Lancelot na maraming dash para may instant na stun ka with your second skill. Eventually, i-lockdown mo siya gamit ang inyong combo. At with the help of Kagura, ang lakas ng nilang burst potential. Now, ang sabi ng Onicc, kuha tayo ng Lilia. Sa mga na-nerf na mga mages, Kagura at Lilia yung mga hindi nahawakan. So yung mga Farsa, Eve, are the heroes that were nerfed hard noong recent patch natin or 2 patches ago. At naiwan yung Lilia at Kagura untouched. Kaya naman sila yung mga top commodities ngayon sa ating mga bans. Picks advantage.
Solid priority dito for Onicc. And again, I think it's clear kung saan pupunta yan, no? That's going to be the Capascio Clint and of course, Baloy Lilia. Sagot ng RSG. Wolf talked to us about this. Fanny, we saw Fanny banned yesterday. Pero ngayon, prioritized here by RSG. Kay Karanto ba to? Are we gonna see a Fanny in play?
Yeah, I think isa sa mga discussions about Fanny, pag nakausap may mga pro players, lagi na nasasabi gana talaga to as long as walang lockdown yung kalaban. So, if you eliminate yung mga Cho, mga Kufra, Ruby, considered siya na panggulo sa isang Fanny. If you eliminate that threat or those threats, parang may go signal ka, may green light ka na kumuha ngayon ng Fanny. At ang Fanny ay sobrang na-buff din because of the energy, di ba? Pwede kang mag-spam. Pwede kang umuwi pag feeling mo, pwede kang mag-recall tapos makakabalik ka agad sa lane at makakadalaw ka sa mga ibang lanes na pwede mong puntaan. So may mga arguments na what if yung Fanny ay gamitin sa support role or din sa mid lane role, di ba? But obviously we want to see it in the jungle role. But yeah, Fanny, expect this to be picked so many times.
Oh, more than just an experiment, more than just a pocket pick now, meron ng actual utility on the map,
Yes.
in the game, in the meta, si Fanny. Let's go to the second phase. Tatanggalin dito ng RSG ang Kaja. Clearly, Wolf, they're protecting that Fanny. They want to make sure
Exactly.
na malinis ang entrada ni Fanny. And Onicc, they're taking out the Popol and Koopa. If I'm not mistaken, this is being read as a gold lane Popol and Koopa. So talaga tinatanggalin nila ng options dito si Iaknu.
Yeah, it's also one of the answers na we know can be good against the Clint in the laning stage. Although, imagine mo, meron silang Lancelot na masaya na may Popol and Koopa sa kabilang team. But they still ban it kasi they know na mahirap siya sa laning stage. Want to make this perfect. So baka i-close out nila to with a Brody ban sa last or maybe a Kimi ban para laban sa RSG para may make sure nila na itong Clint ay maganda talaga ang game. Ayun na nga.
Let's see, it's the Brody. So one of the few options left para sa RSG in the gold lane ay baka yun nga, it's the Kimi. And now it's their turn. Anong itatago nila dito, Wolf? Yung kanilang XP lane or yung kanilang gold laner for the last pick? We'll see. Again, we can even say na flex itong Ruby. Baka nga ito ang mag-XP lane dahil wala pang XP lane ng Onicc.
That's right. So, Cho, yan. So, binan nila yung Kufra pati Kaja tapos kinuha nila both Ruby and Cho. Talagang green light, kumbaga, sa Fanny ngayon. It's gonna be nice. What will be the answer for Onicc? Kuha ba sila ng Phobius perhaps? Kasi daming dash dito sa RC for thinking about it. At hindi na pwedeng mag-min si bigla yung RC. So instead, it's Esmeralda na kanilang ikonin niya.
Yep. Phobius got banned by RSG dito sa
that's right.
ban nila. But this is another hero na hindi ko alam kung bakit bilang na-relegate sa second phase si Esmeralda. Dati, kahit blue side, first pick Esmeralda, okay lang, right? I'm talking about World Championship era. Pero ngayon, biglang naging specific siya. So, ganun ka-open. Ang XP lane ngayon, guys, ganun ka-open na yung kasing last ni Esme ay napupunta dito. But look, there's the Akai. They're trying to still really pin down this Fanny.
Yeah. So, this means na Clint talaga ang magiging katapat ngayon ng RSG in the gold lane. So you pick your Manaog heroes now. So mga Bruno, I would say Kimi yata yung best choice para sa kanya. Meron pa rin Claude, although hindi ka din ganun ka confident sa Claude kasi ang taas ng early game potential ng Onicc, so baka ma-run down ka ng aggressive heroes ng Onicc. So I'm thinking about maybe Kimi or Bruno para sa RSG. Para at least meron din silang early game damage output. We'll see. It's carry instead. Okay, so we're going classic here, Leo. Kasi kung papansin natin, Akai used to be the answer to the Fanny. Tapos, tatapatan mo yan ng carry para kung may haharap, katulad ng Esme at ng Akai, ay madadamage mo agad siya. So, meron kang backline damage dealer which is the Fanny. Tapos yung nasa front lines na Esmeralda pati Akai, it will be answered by the carry. So, it's gonna be up to Mr. Bong or si Yakno kung paano niya ubusin or i-shred yung mga frontliners ng Onicc PH.
To be fair, looking at the draft now, no, it looks like unless maganda talaga yung simula ng RSG, they're gonna make gold lane safer. Kasi between the Clint and the carry, parang in control si Marky Capaccio dito. Pwede siya magsabi kung saan yung engage, ano yung engage, and again, lalo nang bumibisita si Bimo. It's going to be faster, at least for the side of Onicc this time. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Ang kanilang jungler ay Lancelot pa. So, what does that look like? Ano yung matchup ng Lancelot at Fanny? Ano yung matchup mo? We're gonna see as we go into the map here. Yeah. Game number 1. Panoorin natin. Saan magsisimula?
Okay, so if you're asking me what the matchup will look like, agawan sa purple buff to for sure. And interestingly, parehas silang nasa off-side ng Lita Wonder magsisimula. So that's very interesting to me for me to see. Siguro pinoprotektahan din ng Onicc. Kita mo, tinutulungan siya ng Akai. Kasi itong Cho plus Kagura sobrang bilis mag-rotate dito.
Yep, and already pinasok na nga ng Cho and Kagura combo. That's Aqua and Light coming in. Masa sandwich dito, si Katipon, that's 3 members going for the answer and pushing them back. Medyo pagastos yung rotation na yun, pero open para kay Karanto. So, even if he started in the offside, or nabanggit mo offside of the Little Wanderer, nasecure niya pa rin.
Yeah. Sobrang saya ng mga gold laners sa mga matchup na, particularly from RSG. Although hindi ganun kaganda yung lane matchup ng Clint versus Carry. Obviously, Clint pa rin talaga yung nakakalamang sa lane na yan. The fact na itong si Primo, pati na rin itong si Greed ay parang nakatoka sila, naprotektahan itong si Lancelot. So medyo stuck sila dito sa may mid lane. It means na itong Carry ay magkakaroon ng true 1v1.
Yep. Oh! Pumasok na nga si Demon Kite and threatening the kill of the Hatred. Inulang ng isang trigger and luckily enough, nakuha pa rin ni Gonzales ang kanyang purple.
Yeah. You see, ayun na talaga ang strength ng Fanny ngayon. Sobrang bilis niya mag-take it. We always say na ang mga mabibilis kumuha ng jungle is in Lancelot ng YSS, but Fanny obviously dahil dun sa kanyang mga buffs ay sobrang bilis niyang makakuha ng mga buff. I mean buffs with the hero. At ang bilis niya makakuha ng kanyang mga jungle creeps and now nakapag-rotate agad siya. Buti na lang din ay nakaligtas itong si Hatred. Otherwise, he's gonna lose control of this incoming turtle if ever. But then again, since masyadong mabilis na nakuha yung purple ng Fanny, kailangan niya nang i-secure yung kanyang sariling purple niya.
Yep, well timed. I think Hatred played the long game. Papasok niya si Demon Knight. Wala siyang purple. It's going to be a turtle secured for Onicc PH. And sabi ni Karanto, guys, retreat. Wala akong purple. May shield sila. Lugi tayo dyan. That's a clear win for Onicc PH.
Yep, that's the way. Yung rotation na to nakita natin mula sa Onicc Philippines. Parang ang target niya talaga is ma-secure yung first turtle. Kasi yung RC, ito yung parang dilemma. Parang pag sobrang bilis, uy, wow, nice moves from Iacno. Pag sobrang bilis mo kuha ng purple, minsan hindi ka abot sa turtle.
Yep, and I think that result of the changes earlier na the like what 6 months ago, wherein the buff responds faster but it's a shorter duration. Matagal na tong change na to and I think that's what keeps Fanny in check. Quick first blood there, napaasim si Bimo, he spent his flicker and he faced the wrath of 3 members of RSGPH. So because of that, medyo humabol ng konti pero sobrang lamang na Onicc. I just noticed, Wolf, they were what? 1-5, 2k ahead na pala, 3 minutes pa lang.
Yeah, ang ina-assume ko dito nangyari is they got the turtle, tapos nakuha sila ng outer turret energy shields. If you're looking at the bottom lane, dahil lamang na lamang yung Clint versus this carry, na ubos agad yung outer turret energy shields at 3 minutes and they might even threaten for a push. Tapos na-zone out nila dito si Iacno. You can see Marky is level 6. Iacno is just almost level 5.
so much pressure. Ipupush nila to, forcing out the flicker from Katipon. And now that's a pin down on to Demon kay Karanto, hindi nakalaban. At ngayon, nagre-retreat na ang RSG Philippines. Onicc PH, they came in, they got what they wanted.
Wow. Such a brave act pala kay Demon Kite. Kaso nga lang, nandun yung Akai na handang-handa for that ultimate. At yung Onicc Philippines nag-focus din sa pag-takedown ng turret muna so that they will have the maximum potential. And this means a lot more para sa Onicc Philippines. 2.7k or maybe 2k ahead of RSG Philippines. Tapos nakuha si Torres sa baba. They're also threatening for the next turtle. Actually, buff muna ng Primo. Will be getting out. Yeah, Onicc Philippines is truly going for their win condition at the early stage.
Yep, nakita natin doon si Manaog in-attempt kunin yung crab kay Capasio. Pero yun nga, sobrang evident nung lamang niya sa bottom lane. And now Greed! Sandwiched by 3. That's going to be a pushback by Trinchera. Light Katipon dashing on through. Masasandwich ba siya dito? And the answer is yes! Taken down here by Villar Esmeralda. Makakuha ng isang kill. Dito pa si Kenji. Aqua. Bumabandil lang, humahanap. Hirap na hirap si Demon Kite. Hindi niya mahanap yung gusto niyang magawa dito. Kanina, trying to steal the purple, nabitin ng isa, at siguro tumirik. What else can they do here? 5 minutes in, may konting bawi sa bottom lane.
Yeah, kailangan nilang i-utilize itong Kagura as well as this Cho para makakuha sila ng mga early kills. Tulungan nila dito si Yakno so that Yakno will eventually get the farm. So far is level 6 tapos almost level 9 na itong si Super Marky. I love it. Maybe a new moniker incoming.
Oh, Super Marky. That much closer to representing the Philippines, becoming part of the Sibol training pool. Now bottom lane, sobrang hirap, sobrang bigat ng trabaho ni Light dito. Kanina pa siya pumupunta dito sa bot lane. And I guess that's why they couldn't find the aggression. They couldn't find ways and now they're gonna start choking out Demon Kite na nakawin na ni Gonzalez ang purple buff ni Caranto. And there's a sandwich play! Aqua! Bursted down! Kinaman ng Hurricane Dance and Wolf. Sabi mo kanina, kailangan nilang gamitin yung Kagura. Onicc PH not letting it happen.
Yep. They're forcing yung mga gatong mga clashes. So what I like about Onicc Philippines and what they're doing right now is kinukuha nila yung mga melee objectives like that purple and Dilar na hello! My old teammate! My God!
Oh.
Dilar's teammate.
Kami nga pala iniwan mo. This is a very personal match right now happening in the upper bracket game number 1. 4-2, 6 minutes in, 5k gold lead na halos ang Onicc Philippines dito and ayaw bumitaw ni Super Marky. Super Marky kapasok sa mga tore. He gets the kills where he can. Actually, wala siyang kill. He's just been taking down turrets all game. And RSG Philippines, hirap na hirap sila. Look at this, there's another fight down bottom. Dalawa ang ina-isolate ni Trinchera. And buhay na buhay pa siya habang nag-push sa top lane, ang Onicc.
It'll be very tricky. Ice Queen 1 na dito para kay Greed, which means na ang lakas na nila manghabol. With the help of Dilar, they can really run down the members of RSG Philippines. Which means na kapag long drawn yung mga fights, Onicc Philippines na ang mas papaboran, lalo na din sa kanilang sustain for RSG. Kailangan nilang manggulat. Gamitin nila itong combo nila. They have Ruby as well as the Cho. Kaya nilang mag-lockdown at pwede nila din mahuli si Hatred if ever. Eventually, look for that counter. Kailangan nilang makancel dito si Bimo yung kanyang Hurricane Dance by maybe reserving the cheat code para din mapigilan yung Hurricane Dance nga na yun. So, ang dami kailangan gawin ng RSG Philippines but sabi nga nila, this is still winnable. Meron pa din silang late game carry na itong carry nila. So, that's what they're backing on.
We're sitting at the 8-minute mark and naging lord na ang ating turtle. Hindi na hinabol ni Hatred yon. And look at this, Wolf! Si Bimo! Si Ian Serio, sobrang confident niya, sobrang alam niya na siya yung pivotal point na pag hindi niya napigil itong Akai na to, walang magagawa ang RSG Philippines. This is just confidence through the roof.
Yeah, exactly. Ramdam na ng Onicc Philippines yung strength on their lineup and this is what they need to do. It still is in the mid game, diba? So, if I'm not mistaken, hindi nila kinuha yung turtle. Hinayaan nila mag-Lord. So, what happens here is, dahil dun sa mga patch changes nga natin, since Lord now spawns at 8 minutes, kapag pinatay mo yung turtle na around mga 7 minutes, 40 or 50, matagal pa mag-spawn yung Lord. So now, Onicc Philippines wants to maybe eliminate lahat ng mga outer turrets, mga inner turrets, then eventually get that inhibitor. Pero because of the level 1 Lord, baka hindi pa rin nila makuha at ang taga din ng turtle spawn. So, Onicc Philippines, nakuha pa rin dominant size by Kenji. Ito yung sobrang kailangan ng RSG Philippines and now they get it.
Yep, there's a chance now that they can quell the sustainability. Siguro mid-duration engagements, baka may chance na ngayon ng RSG Philippines. Some good news for Onicc, top lane, napaputok na nila yung inhibitor defense shield. So, Lord marching in, perfect timing yan. So, pwede nang hanapan ng laro dito ng Onicc and they might play very fast. Well, this is a very fast game. Bottom lane, Falling Star Moon already used by Dilar and they're just sinking the waves. Bottom lane, ang laki ng flow niya, no? Look at that.
Yep. So, ang daming sasagutin dito ng RSG Philippines. Almost na magkakasabay lahat ng mga lanes. It's well executed mula sa Onicc Philippines. Kapahirap gawin. But it looks so magical when you see it. Now, three-pronged attack mula sa Onicc Philippines. Masasagot yung bot tsaka itong mid lane. Can RSG defend how?
Here we go. Let's see. Wala nang burst damage dito sa torrent ito. The inhibitor's gonna fall. There's the jumping by Dilar. Marky Capasio, binasag yung torre. Munti ka na doon. Sibol. And they're gonna go in. Wave the Dragon onto Hatred. Katipon gets the kill. Bottom lane inhibitor still standing. Mid goes down. Lord, madedepensan dito. RSG Philippines, humihinga pa. Buhay na buhay. That was a good defense given the situation.
Was it dalawang torre nakuha ng Onicc Philippines for the death of Hatred? I think that's a good trade on their side for sure. RSG,
it's a good trade. It's a great trade.
Great trade, indeed. Siguro ang RSG Philippines inisip ito okay lang. At least we still don't throw in the towel. Kaya pa rin natin. And we can see once again that duel between Dilar as well as Yakno. Samantala dun sa may top lane, you see that jump from Dilarski. Knowing na meron siya Purify, sobrang tapang niya doon at hindi nga niya nagamit pa. But then again, nakakuha ng isang kill doon kay Hatred. But this opened up a lot para sa Onicc Philippines. Biglang nagkaroon ng ghost signal din. Ito si Marky, sabi nito is, I don't even need my Purify. Wala naman din Way of the Dragon, so makapag-push talaga ako. So Onicc Philippines got the better end of the deal. But RSG Philippines, meron pa rin naman silang mga tore ngayon. They still have their base intact. They have to wait na lumakas na tong carry ni Yakno and then eventually try to outlast Onicc Philippines.
We haven't still seen Kenji activated. Ang daming kailangan pang window na mahanap ng RSG Philippines. And the kill score doesn't say anything about it. 4-3, napakalapit, pero yung sitwasyon sobrang hirap. Almost 10k ahead ng Onicc Philippines dito. The second Lord spawned him at hindi pa siya luminous. Ganun kabilis na nakuha ng Onicc yung Lord dito. Ganun kahirap ang pinapasukang window ng RSG Philippines. Ito yung butas ng karayom. Ika nga na opportunity. So Yakno really has to find his way here. Wait lang, si Aqua mag-burst down. There's the final execution. Turn round, Greed, Baloy ang tatapos. Kay Aqua, hindi makaporma si Calderon. It's not the same Kagura he was playing yesterday.
Unfortunately, hindi enough yung kanyang burst against Greed. And dahil nga meron pa rin ultimate doon, si Greed meron siyang Black Shoes. Na-outplayed doon si Aqua na nag-try na mag-burst. And now, double Ice Queen Wand available para sa Onicc Philippines. Rundown dun sa carry, rundown dun sa Ruby. It's looking really bad now para sa RSG Philippines. But we'll see. Hindi pa rin kumukuha ng defense items dito si Yakno, and that's understandable. Ang hirap kasi makahanap ng farm. He's at 7.2k, which is 1k below dun sa position 4, dun sa mid lane ng Onicc Philippines. And may almost 2 items ang kanyang hahabulin kontra dito kay Super Marky.
Yeah, hindi na yun yung sa totoong laban eh. Hindi na yung 1v1 eh. Yakno is playing against time. And bottom lane is gonna fall. Light pumasok sa may likod. Gets a TikTok. Way of the Dragon finishing off Super Marky. Isa pang kill. Babagsak din dito si Vito. 2 for 1 so far. Buhay na buhay pa. Pero yung Lord, bumanat na dito sa base. And just like that, all falls down. Mahanap yata ni Bong yung window niya. Wolf! That's 4 for 1 trade on the side of RSG Philippines. Onicc retreating right now. Si Pilar na lang ang natitira. Ano nangyari doon?
So many shutdowns mga kami na from RC. And to answer your question, we get to see it again. Ito yung TikTok play mula kay Light. Pinilit niya talaga and it was all well and good para sa RSG. And then Hatred trying to hit the base. Kaso na feel niya ay inaatake na siya. So he had to use his Thorn Rose against this Kagura. At unfortunately, dahil doon ay na-lockdown siya. May kita na nga natin, every time that Kenji is still alive, there's still a lot of control para sa side ng RSG. And look at that, Iyakno kumakatina laban dito kay Dilar. I wonder kung ilan yung nakuha nilang gold after that. Oh no!
Well, wait, Iyakno in trouble, natalunan at napasabugan. The shutdown to the shutdown, Baloyski, pinabagsak ang kanyang dating ka-teammate from the original Onicc lineup. Okay, Wolf, how much? They closed the gap from dati 10k, naging 6k na lang, tapos ngayon lumalaki na ulit, 7k. And this time around, I think Onicc just really wants to end it. Hirap-hirap ng RSG, wala na sila nung kanilang glass cannon. Papagsak dito si Light, Immortality Pop, not before Marky goes first. So may isa pa silang kill dito. Aqua goes down, Hatred finishes him off. Sumasayaw-sayaw dito using those cables. Naranto sa pupunta. Demon Guy, so much damage! Not enough sustain! It's coming from Genji, keeping the Fanny alive! The dream is still alive! At nandito na ulit si Iyakno. Nag-respawn na siya. Liga dito Dilar! Oh, another jump in! Will he survive? No! Dilarski! Trinchera! Nabatay na naman muli si Iyakno. 2 attackers, 2 defenders on the side of both of them. Tag team match for this final push. Kaya ba ito ng Onicc tapusin?
They can't. Wala silang tower hitter. And also with the threat of Demon Kite na napakaganda ng performance in the last few minutes of the game. You see him na nakakuha ng magandang opening and Bimo can't find his own opening kasi wala pa siyang ultimate. So they had to wait for the Hurricane Dance. As much as Hatred tried to fight against RSG, hindi pa rin siya nakuhaan doon. And si Super Marky, halos makakuha na siya ng exit using yung flicker kasi pwede mong gamitin yung flicker. Pag na-time mo ng perfect, ng maganda, mapapalayo masyado yung Way of the Dragon at mapapatulong pa sa'yo. However, RSG Philippines, masyadong maganda yung angle ni Light. Kaya naman nahuli pa rin doon si Super Marky, which is brunt of the damage ng Onicc Philippines.
Yep, and I think RSG Philippines na-gets na nila. Back-to-back wins across the board. So ulitin lang nila yon, hahanapin nila yon. Nag-shrink naman muli ang gold lead ng Onicc. So that means RSG Philippines, they're slowly getting equipped. Kanina, 6 or 7k. Ngayon lumit, naging 4k na lang. Under 4k gold lead for Onicc Philippines. So may chance na talagang mag-contest ang RSG dito. They could get a Lord of their own. And finally push a tower, go for a lane. They're starting it up. Wait lang, si Light. Moments lang for Felix, but they do pick off Marky. Calderon! Aqua! Ang tawag ni Renmar sa kanya. Get Super Marky down just like that. And already it's a 5v4. Just a scramble. Hard to contest. Sobrang importante ni Marky. A lot of damage he's putting on the board and it's not enough. Both these teams know na hindi kanila to kasi kailangan mag-manage ng RSG Philippines ng waves.
Yeah, so Onicc Philippines, fortunately for them, naka-flow lahat ng lanes nila against RSG Philippines, which meant na yung death ni Marky doon, hindi ganun ka laking detriment para sa Onicc Philippines. Ang ganda rin ng pagka-manage nila ng Lord na hindi nila ganun kinigay. They still maintain influence around the Lord area para dalawang beses mag-isip yung RSG Philippines. Will they go for the Lord or will they go for the defense? Sabi ni defense, sabi din ni Demon Kite, kung siya ng top lane, will just report back out. And now they have found Aqua. Ito yung mga hindi nila nakita kanina, so hinahanap na nila ngayon.
Here we go. Aqua again. Bursted down by Baloy. Nasan yung bawe? Pumupush across the board ng RSG Philippines. This is the perfect distraction that they need. And will finally Demon Kite get a purple? I can't see. Oh, I think he does have it. And now he's going for it. Takes down Greed. Hindi nakapag-purify away. Wala siyang black shoes. Way the dragon on the Super Marky. Kapasha falls. It's a 4v3. At tuloy pa rin ang laban dito. Still standing is the Lord. Mayroong retry both sides. Let's see. Kaya ba ito i-secure ng RSG?
tignan mo, umuwi si Demon Kite as he's back in action. Kasi nasecure niya yung
Nandun
purple,
ulit.
tapos ganun yung buff ng Fanny.
Yep.
Oh!
And Lotus Bimo tries to go for the Hurricane Dance. Ang sagot, Phantom Execution into a Tornos. Popping the Immortality onto Caranto. Bimo gonna try to finish the job. Could not do it. Down goes the Panda. Popping the Immortality onto one. Tornos, tumatakbo na ngayon J-Trend. At tatapusin siya dito. It's just Delarski, Trinchera. The only one left, Green Dahabol dito sa laban. And ito na naman si Demon Kite. Kala mo tapos na pero nakabalik na naman ulit with the cables. And I think it's enough. Delarski is able to push back 3 members.
Classic Delarski things, pero napakaganda na para sa RC. Also taking advantage of their immortality. Kaya naman napaganda yung trade para sa kanila. Okay, G.
Oh, ang hirap. It's the XP lane matchup really, just keeping both teams on the map, not letting go of this choke point.
Exactly. I think at this point, you can favor RSG Philippines na. At 19 minutes, kapag nakakalamang din sila sa Immortality kasi Light still has Immortality, wala si Hatred, kakaubusan sa kanya, and Demon Kite also lost his Immortality, pero when it comes to just the raw amount of damage, lamang talaga yung RSG.
Let's talk about that though. Flicker in, they just who came in first, pero nakita ko hinila ni Kenji na stun, easy pick off onto Greed, not a chance again to use any way to escape. That's a -1. Wolf, ang tagal na. I mean, almost hindi pa pala full on TikTok timers, pero 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and so far, hindi pa rin nakukuha tong Lord na to.
Oh. By the way, this is the buff Lord. Almost game ending kung sino makakuha ng Lord na to because of the recent changes ng kanyang enhancement at 18 minutes. In both teams, you can see minavalue nila yung importance na yun. Hatred having to pick up yung Athena shield para hindi siya ma-burst na ni Aqua na kanina pa malaking threat sa Onicc Philippines. And Dilar also picked up the brute force breastplate. Sobrang nakakalamang na yung RC Philippines sila. Nakailamang ng gold ngayon. They also have the strength when it comes to the scalability. So mas maganda yung late game para sa side ng RSG Philippines, no matter what happens. And at this point, mukhang freely rin nakakakilos dito si Demon Kite. I think kung i-gradean natin itong Fanny performance si Demon Kite, nasa 90 out of 100 or even 95 out of 100.
Taas nun. 90, so para siyang A minus. Konti na lang. At 5-1 and 3, no? 5 stacks on that Festival of Blood. Hindi mo rin masisi na kahit na nandun ka sa loob ng Hurricane Dance at umiikot-ikot ka lang, you still get it. And now here's one engagement. Dragon. Way of the Dragon that is on at Bimo. Kenji flickering out. So not a good engagement for RSG Philippines. Kailangan antayin na makabalik dito si Villa. And hindi siya kasing bilis ni Demon Kite, obviously. Pero nakuha ni Demon Kite yung purple, right? Like, kaya niya umabol dito.
Yup. At this point, ang gagawin ng mga Fanny, uwi, tapos balik sa lane.
Conceal play.
Abot ka.
Yup, conceal play here. Check this out. Tatalo nandito, and that's going to be the Winter Truncheon. And that's going to be a puncture on through. Aqua finally goes down, and it may be just ruinous for RSG Philippines dahil caught off guard sila ng Onicc Philippines. Clutch, conceal, play. Na-sandwich sila dun sa bottom lane, and now they only have Demon Kite and Light left. Mapapapang immortality dito ni Katipon. Demon Kite mag-isang dedepensa, pero wait lang, nakuha niya ba dito sa choke point? Not enough targets. The cables can only get him so far. Waves can be managed, pero ang dami pa rin. 4 na membro ng Onicc dito ang tatapos sa base nila. Onicc takes game number 1.
Man, great info gathering tapos decision making coming out from Onicc Philippines in that last clash. Nakita nila na nasa top lane doon si Demon Kite, and it's actually very busy. Tapos out of position din yung ibang members ng RC Philippines. A very small window na nakita natin mula doon sa Onicc Philippines, pero napaka-decisive nila at nandun sila ready. When they saw Aqua, sabi nila ito yung nagpahirap sa atin sa mga Lord fights din sa late game, at nasa taas pas at they have the jump on that Kagura. They went in for it at nag-scramble bigla ang RC Philippines. Kung wala na silang damage dealers, from both this Kagura as well as this Demon Kite. Sabi ng Onicc, pwede natin tong ilaban. And I love that BMO reserved that ultimate, that Hurricane Dance in the last moment para ma-take advantage din nila yung pagkawala ng immortalities ng RSG.
Yep, looking at the post-game stats, the numbers and the items, tumagal nga tayo, Wolf. You were right. Na-nostra mo yun. It was a very slow